Number 25, you have 8 to the 0 power. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Number 30, 7 to the negative second. Anytime you have negative exponents, you flip it upside down, make your exponent positive, and 7 times 7 is 49. Number 44, 2 times z to the negative 8th. The 2 has a first power on it, so it doesn't flip. It stays where it's at, but the z to the 8th goes to the bottom. Number 42, you have 4 times w, which is 3, to the v power, which is 0, times x, which is negative 5, and that's to the v power, which is 0. So 4 times 3 to the 0 is 1, negative 5 to the 0 is 1, and 4 times 1 times 1 is 4. Number 20, you have to write an inequality to represent that graph. My y-intercept is a negative 1. My slope is up 2 over 3, and it's going uphill, so that's a positive slope. That's a dotted line, and it's shaded above, so that's going to be a greater than sign. So when I put it all together, it's going to be y is greater than 2/3 x minus 1 when I put it in y equals mx plus b form. For number 19, you have to solve that system by elimination. So you're either choosing to eliminate the x's or eliminate the y's. If I eliminate the x's, 3 and 5 both go into 15, so I could get 15's in front of the x's. If I eliminate the y's, 2 and 7 both go into 14. I'm going to choose to eliminate the x's. So I'm going to multiply the top row by a negative 3 to get a negative 15. I'm going to multiply the bottom row by a positive 5 to get a positive 15. So negative 3 times 5x is negative 15x. Negative 3 times 2y is negative 6y. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3. 5 times 3x is 15x. 5 times 7y is 35y. 5 times 11 is 55. And then in elimination, you add your two equations together. That eliminates the x's. Negative 6 plus 35y is 29y. 3 plus 55 is 58. Divide each side by 29. I get y equals 2. Then I go back into either one of my two originals. I'm going to go into the first one. So 5x plus 2 times y, so 2 times 2 would equal negative 1. 2 times 2 is 4, so I can subtract 4 on each side. Get 5x equals negative 5. Divide each side by 5 and get x to be negative 1. So when I put it in an ordered pair, it's negative 1, 2. To solve the next by substitution, I'm going to take the second row and I'm going to add y to each side and subtract 6 so that I don't have to have a negative variable. So if I add y and subtract 6, I'm going to have negative 2x minus 6 equals y. Then I'm going to take this negative 2x minus 6 and I'm going to put it in the other equation where y is. So I end up with 3x minus 2x minus 6 equals negative 8. So x minus 6 equals negative 8. Add 6 to each side. Negative 8 plus 6 is negative 2. So if y is negative 2, I can go back right here and say negative 2 times negative 2 minus 1 would be y. So that would be positive 4 minus 1. So now I know y is 3. So my answer is negative 2, comma 3.